Hey. Before I even get into anything, I have to show you my cool shirt. I will teach you in a room. I will teach you now on Zoom. I will teach you in a house. I will teach you with my mouse. I will teach you here or there. I will teach because I care. My parents got me this shirt, so of course I had to wear it in my next video. Anyway, let's do it. Okay, Hope's Peak Academy. Now, this is from my friend Alex, who I call De Sugarburger because his last name starts with a D and is very long. I know what it actually is, just so you know. I'm just not saying it because this is a video and internet and Hope's Peak Academy, and I had to look this up before I even wrote it on this piece of paper. It's like a terrifying looking school from an anime that I don't watch nor have never seen. So I guess we're gonna have a really aggressive building join this family of paintings. Let's do it. So I never pressed record on my second camera, and you'll see me be bummed about it again later in the video. So what my brain and a little bit of conferencing with Dan has come up with is that I'm going to narrate what you should be seeing from this view next to the finished product. It's so tiny and I love it so much. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm sorry, I understand if this isn't your cup of tea, but I'm gonna do my darndest to make it taste as the most delicious cup of tea you ever done had ever. There's all kinds of honey and there's all kinds of spices. It's gonna be delicious, okay? Enjoy whatever this is. All right, look, y'all. This is gonna be interesting because where my palette is, right down here, it's covering the section. It's this tiny little wedge down here, the wedge that happened when I was really trying to figure out how to make 30 wedges happen on this canvas. And so we're gonna be trying to put it into there. I'm probably just gonna do the top half of the buildings, try and make it look like it's rising out of the bottom of the canvas, and we're gonna see how that goes. My reference picture has this lovely blue sky behind it. You can see it there behind me. It's got this lovely blue sky with some clouds, so we gotta paint a blue sky with some clouds. All right, we got our blue and our other blue and some white, right? We got the blue and the other blue and also some white. So we're gonna see how this happens. We're gonna keep the palette down here. I'm just gonna rest it nice and low. Because we're all nice and low, this is the low episode. Painter got low. Okay, so what you would have seen here is exactly what I described in the video, but I had a minimal blue and then a darker blue and then white and I did some shady and I sort of blendedy blend like you do in a NutriBullet or one of the other generic blender things. And I tried to make it look as much like a sky as possible with some clouds. And then that was it. Works for me. We've got some buildings to outline. I'm gonna start from the middle and work my way out because I think if I go from side to side, I'm not gonna fit in everything that I want. And I know that I want the center structure, that dark brown, super aggressively intimidating building. So I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna get flatsy and we're gonna make like a reddish brown and start etching out some buildings. Oh my goodness, I just looked at the camera because I noticed how far down I was leaning. I'm trying to get these to be actually parallel because looking from the side it's hard to tell. I just noticed it and I needed to look. This really is the low episode, huh? Okay, and then what you didn't see is me outlining all of this painstakingly, but plot twist, I made a building here that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh no! But I outlined it and I filled it in. And then I went and outlined each of these buildings individually with a dark blue-green. Yeah! Alright, so it's not perfect, but it's pretty frickin' close. Upon further inspection, this guy isn't even supposed to be there, but we'll cover it up. You can always cover it up. I should put that on a shirt. I think because we're working with something so small, we should work with OG over here. Small brush right here. Just looks like I'm picking my nose. That's nice. That's a good visual for you. Now, if you were wondering what the heck is going on with this thing right here, same. It looks like it's supposed to be some sort of observatory thing. It's got like crisscross things, and the way it's shaded makes it seem like it's supposed to be on the rounded side. So I cleaned off my brush now, and I'm just trying to blend that transition of oh no. Trying to blend that transition of colors together, like as lightly as I possibly can, just to make it look like maybe it's rounded. And now I'm gonna try and do the little crisscross bands. You know that, like, we call that a lattice? Yeah, you call the lattice formation that you see on the roof of like trellises and greenhouses or observatories. Yeah, that's the one. And then I started to fill in some of these details in the background, sort of put in some more blues and some blue greens and some other stuff like that. But what I really want to talk about, is why is this called Hope's Peak Academy? In my research, I couldn't really tell what it is. I know it's from some sort of anime thing. I don't know if it was an anime show or a game, but I couldn't help but think every time I looked at the picture that I used for reference for this or any of the pictures on Google image search, this place looks flippin' terrifying. And I was trying to figure out like what it is, because the picture especially is really intimidating. I mean, this is only the top half of things. The bottom half has like bars and stuff, and it's like real scary. I mean, I wouldn't want to go there, and it's called Hope's Peak. So that could mean one of two things. One, you're gonna go there and that's where you're gonna peak. And you're gonna leave, you're gonna graduate, and life's just gonna go downhill. Or two, you had hope before you came in here, but that's as good as it's gonna get. I don't know, man. DeSugarBurger, can you tell me in the comments below, can you explain to me what the heck is going on with this painting, please? This is a properly proportioned. What else is frickin' new? Do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't know either. Okay, let's start detailing the brown buildings a little more. There's a series of windows here. Some more spread out windows down here with some like molding to sort of separate them. And then there's a crest here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna need Flatsy again. I mean, at this point, do I need any other brushes? Of course I do. Of course I need other brushes. It's okay, Flatsy. I love you. Talking to paintbrushes. Doing great. You know, we're doing great. Okay, let's dip into the white and start marking out some windows. And here is where you will see me painstakingly placing all of the lines and the things for the windows and the little tiny details and the shading. And now you are witnessing my frustration with the fact that my finger wasn't sensitive enough for a phone touchscreen. I'm gonna do something that I figured out was a fantastic idea the first time I ever painted a TARDIS. Now, if you don't know what a TARDIS is, fix your life, but it is the time machine from the TV show Doctor Who, and it's a police box. Well, it's permanently stuck looking like a police box. But I painted one, and I noticed that sometimes it was better for the structures of the police box to low light underneath, where there were like those little ledges under the windows and panels on the door. It almost worked better and made it look more realistic to just low light where it made a shadow. So I'm gonna try that. We need to do the crest, duh. It's like the one thing, I'm like, what is this thing? The friggin' crest? Duh. Hold the phone. No. I never hit record on the other camera, which means 90% of this video, you can't see anything that I did. thought I had pressed record, but apparently I didn't. And now I'm really sad. I'm not gonna paint over this, because I really like how it looks right now. Like, I'll show you. I'll just manually record it on the other phone. Like, this is what we're working with right now, and I'm really proud of it because it looks legit. So I don't know what to do here. Because I still need to place the crest there. I still need to do that. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna finish this up, and I'll show you guys the final product in a second. Well, for me it'll be a few minutes, but for you guys it'll be like... You know I had to bring her in to make me feel better. Alex, I'm so sorry. Hopefully editing me came up with a brilliant idea, as some ideas are already running around in my head about how I can maybe use a voiceover or something. But hopefully you can still find some entertainment in this video. I'm gonna do my best to help you understand how I got through all of this and how I made the painting happen. I'll show you the final product. Excuse me while I show them the final product. There it is. Hope's Peak Academy. Still no idea what it's from. Well, friends, please like, please subscribe, please send your well wishes. It's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. We got day 20 tomorrow, y'all, another milestone. Let's focus on that.